Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys, if you guys are new here, my name is Sierra Nicole. I post all different type of videos on this channel, more so lifestyle and life in my 20s. I post thrift hauls, hairstyle videos. If you haven't seen the video of me, my first time doing mini twists with added hair, y'all go check it out. You don't have to scroll far. It's pretty up there in on my channel. I just posted it last week. So in today's video though, we're gonna be switching it up a little bit. I'm gonna be talking about the blue lotus flower. Now, I do have a herb smoke blend that I sell on my website. If you guys are interested in that, this is a blend that you can steep as a tea, or you can add it with your cannabis, if you like to indulge in that kind of stuff. Like I said, it will be linked down below. I have two different blends. One blend is the aura blend, and it has roses, excuse me, mugwort. This is for the intuition. This is for love. This is for attraction. This is for focus, creativity. That is the aura blend. Then I have another blend. This one is more so for nighttime, sleep, dreams, the spiritual realm, intuition as well, lucid dreaming, astral projection, out of body experience. This is it, but it doesn't get you high. None of this stuff gets you high. I just want to clarify that this is legal herbs that you can ingest as a tea, like I said, or you can also smoke them. So just to clarify that. Now, I want to get into my experience with the blue lotus flower. I do have the blue lotus flower added into my smoke blend. So let's just get into it because I don't want to keep rambling on about that. But it will be linked below if you guys are interested. So now, with my experience, I think that all these herbs and flowers, it takes a little bit to get into your system. Like, I believe that you're not gonna see the full effect on the first day. And that's with anything. Like, if you go to the gym and exercise, you're not gonna see results the first day. So you have to continuously use these herbs and flowers to ultimately get to the desired outcome that you want. And as well as set intentions for these herbs before you go to sleep, or whenever you initiate the ritual or the intent. Just put an intention whenever you're doing working with these herbs and these flowers. Now, my experience was like I started to notice my dreams changing and becoming more vivid. Probably, I'd say about 2 weeks into me using and working with these herbs. I noticed immediately that I had deeper sleep. Like, when I would wake up, now when I wake up, I feel very refreshed. I feel very excited to, start the day. Now, with the blue lotus flower, I would say that this makes your dreams more alive, like more vivid. It gives you a certain type of insight that you wouldn't normally get without them. Not saying that you need them or anything like that, but I'm just saying that I noticed that my dreams were more vivid. I want to talk about one that specifically stood out to me. Was this probably happened like a month ago. I was like, I want to lucid dream tonight. I have not done it. I'm not one of those people that been lucid dreaming since they were kids. No, I've always had a big imagination. Yes, I've always been able to. When I was a kid, I always used to visualize and just think about random stuff, like where I wanted to be, all the places I wanted to go. And this is when I was 6 and 7 years old. I would just sit for hours on hours and just visualize. And at the time, I didn't know. I just was, bored. I didn't have a lot of people to play with or kids to play with. So I would always visualize my life, what it would be like if I did have people around me. That's a whole nother story for another day. But I just now started being able to lucid dream, being conscious in the dream. That's what I mean. So in this dream particularly, I woke up, my body, I was like, it's happening. My body was kind of shaking. Then I looked outside and I saw fireworks. Like it was going off, but I couldn't see because it was like colors. It was weird. It was like a whole bunch of colors and stuff like that. And it was fireworks outside, and I didn't really look all the way out there to see what was going on. I just remembered that I was like, okay, this is happening now, so I need to get up. I need to turn on the lights. So I said, turn on the lights. Like, I don't know, it was weird. Like in my dream, I was just thinking like everything that I wanted to happen, and every time I would think I want this to happen, it would happen. It's not like I physically turned on the lights. It's like I actually just said I wanted to turn on the lights, and it came on. Then I got up out of my body. I walked to the bathroom, and then I looked in the mirror, and I just was like looking at my face, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Then all of a sudden, like, this is in the dream, mind you. All of a sudden, my aunt's dog comes in and like jumps all over me, and I'm like, get off, get off, get off, get off. And that was the end of the dream. So I think that, like, I don't know what happened. I think I just woke up because I was a little too excited about being able to lucid dream. But the next time that I was able to lucid dream, this happened, this probably happened like 2-3 weeks ago, dreams that I could recall. I need to start writing them down. I do put them in my notes when I wake up, especially as soon as I remember, or as soon as I wake up, I'll write them down in my notes. But the phone, something going on. I think it's just because it is an electronic, it kind of messes with my memory. So whenever I look at the phone, I don't know, this may be just a theory, but whenever I look at the phone after I wake up, I completely forget my dream. So I try to at least recall everything and put it in my notes. Like I said, I need to write them down. But this particular dream, I remember. If you don't know who Seven Bomar is, I suggest you go check out his channel. He posts a lot of things about the occult, spirituality, and everything. And he posts the truth, not like something that's elementary, not like the whole astrology. He posts like the actual truth of what's going on in this matrix. So I suggest you go check out his channel. I've been watching him for like years upon years. But he showed up in my dream, which is kind of crazy. He showed up in my dream and he was like, if you don't want to experience this, he didn't say it like, but he was just like, if you don't want to experience this, I understand. Just give me the money back. I mean, here's your money back. Because I had gave him some money. I don't know what transpired before that. Because like I said, if I don't write it down right away, I will forget. So he ends up, anyway, long story short, I was like, yes, I really want to experience this. I really want to do this. He says, okay, this is whoop, whoop, whoop. And he explained it to me. And he said it was kind of like a time machine type of thing. And all I remember is seeing this portal, this blue portal. It was like this circular thing. It was like just going in a circle, going in a circle, going in a circle, going in a circle. And it was like calling me. It was like, it's time to go. Let's go. It's time to go. Let's go. You are ready. And this was what it was like in my head, but it was swirling around. I knew this was a dream, mind you. I'm conscious in the dream. And I'm just experiencing this because this is all new for me, working with the dream realm. I have been into spirituality for a long time and the occult for a long time, doing my research. But this is me really getting in the field, in the paint, really diving in. Because once you start dealing with the dream realm and the astro world, that's when you really start doing the deeper inner work. And we'll talk about dreams and astral projection and out-of-body experiences in another video. But I just wanted to explain my experience with the blue lotus flower. So, whew, this is a lot of talking. Hold on. Okay, so once I go through the portal, did I go to that part? Yeah, once I go through the portal, it was like everything went pitch black. Like everything went pitch black. And it was like sparkles a little bit everywhere. Not really sparkles, but like kind of like how the stars look in the nighttime. That's how it looked. And I just remember it feeling like a roller coaster in my body. Like it felt like I was going through an ultimate transformation. And I think that's why I'm, more inclined to post these type of videos on this channel because in the past, like, I've always been the type of person that I wanted to have this kind of like quote unquote perfect type of, I wanted to be perfect for my parents and my family and my friends. And I didn't want to show this side because I come from such a religious background. My parents, my grandmother, they're all Christians, hardcore Christians. I mean, we went to church every Wednesday, every Sunday, faithfully, vacation Bible school, church camp, all of those. Like, that was my life for the longest time. And coming out of that, I want to speak my truth. I want to be authentic, and I want to speak what's on my mind, speak what I've been studying for this long time. I've been studying the occult. I've been studying spirituality for at least 4 to 5 years, and I'm ready to speak my truth. So yeah, I'm kind of getting off topic of the whole blue lotus flower, but that was my experience. The blue lotus flower is definitely for someone who wants to tap deeper into their intuition, really experience lucid dreaming consciously, not just happening sporadically. Working with this flower will help you, like I said, dive deeper into lucid dreaming. And if you struggle with like sleep paralysis or insomnia, you can't go to sleep at night, I suggest clicking that link, going to my website and checking out the on-air blend. It's called On-Air Smoke Blend. You won't miss it. It's only 2 blends that I have on there so far, so I would check that out. And I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to go over. I don't want to keep rambling on and on and on. Like I said, I post lifestyle content. I post thrift hauls, hair videos, life in my 20s. If you guys are interested in stuff like that, in the spiritual realm, manifestation, everything in between. I do love astrology and all that, but I've moved past that, and I want to get into some deeper things. And I want you guys to go along in this journey with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Click that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.